Hello everyone, it's Tracy here. Today I'm going to be creating an Easter card. So I'm using this stamp set from Fawn, and I am stamping this little bunny with my VersaFine Onyx Black ink on a piece of Coordination's 110-pound cardstock. So I'm just inking this up really well, and then I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. And then I'm also going to stamp it one more time because I want two of these on my card, and then I'm going to stamp the third one. And then a few of the little eggs to add to my card. So I like to do all my stamping first and then coloring after so that it's all done. Alright, so I am using my watercolored pencils. These are the Prismacolor watercolored pencils. And I'm coloring these bunnies in with the brown color. So I'm just adding little bits of these colored pencils onto the card. You can definitely see that I'm not coloring in the entire thing. It just works better that way with the watercolors because the color will blend out, and I want some light areas on there. I don't want it all to be one solid color. So I just have a water brush here and I am blending that color out. You can see how the bunny is getting more brown as I blend that color. You can always add in some more of the color if it's not dark enough for you, but it's always best to start out light and then add color because you can't really take the color away. You can always add more. So I'm doing the same thing for the other two bunnies. They're going to be the exact same brown color. Just because I only have the 24 pack of these colored pencils and there isn't that much color choices in there with browns and grays and stuff. So that is just why I'm coloring them in the same. Then I'm using some of the colors to color in the Easter eggs. You can see I'm not coloring in the entire thing once again, just because that watercolor will help blend that color out, and then I'll have more shaded areas where they're darker and lighter. So for the eggs, I'm choosing more bright and kind of pastel colors, just a variety of different colors, because my background on this card is going to be pastels. So then I'm blending all of that color out with my water brush. And if you don't have a water brush, you can definitely just do this with a paintbrush and a cup of water. And once I get done coloring all of these images, I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut them out with the white border. This set does have coordinating dies, so you could use those as well, but I just prefer fussy cutting. So like I said, I'm doing a pastel background, and I'm using this puffy cloud border die from Memory Box, and I am going to die cut this border along the blue, yellow, and green background pieces. You can see how they're all different sizes because it's going to be kind of a puffy cloud background. I really want that pastel Easter look on my background. So I'm going to go ahead and run all of these through my Cuttlebug. You can see how they turned out there. So I have a pink background, and I'm going to adhere this piece down to my white A2 size card base, and that pink is the exact same size as the card base, so it's 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. And then I'm going to take these puffy clouds and just add them onto the background, and I'm going to make sure that they're spaced kind of evenly on there so you can see it doesn't go all the way to the bottom. If you want it to go all the way, just cut your piece a little bit bigger, but I just prefer saving a little bit and not adding it to the bottom. So I have my yellow piece, and then I have my smallest green piece, and of course that piece will start at the bottom just so that it covers that pink down there. Alright, so before I adhere all of my bunnies and Easter eggs down, I'm going to stamp the sentiment. This is from the same set, and I'm stamping that with the VersaFine ink. And then I can go ahead and start assembling my card with the little bunnies. I'm popping these up with the 3D foam squares. So you can see how they're kind of all layered, and then the Easter eggs are randomly scattered throughout. So all of the bunnies are being popped up with the 3D foam squares, and then for the Easter eggs, I'm just adhering those with a little bit of liquid multi-matte medium. So I kind of wanted this to be more like a fantasy card. Obviously, there's not yellow, blue, or pink hills or clouds. So, but I like the colors, and I thought this would be a fun card for a kid during Easter. So I'm probably going to be giving this to my little cousin, since I know that she would love this card. And I think that's kind of what card making is all about, is being able to use your creativity, and you can use whatever color palette you want. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to adhere those Easter eggs down with my multi-medium in the matte finish. And then I'm going to take my clear Wink of Stella glitter pen and just go over each one of those Easter eggs to create a little bit of sparkle on them. So next I want to add a twine bow onto the top of my card. So I'm using the May Arts Natural Twine. And I'm just going to place this inside the card and then pull out both of the strings to the front and then trim that off. And then I'm just going to tie a bow around the top. So use my finger and tie a knot first, and then tie the bow around. And then I can go ahead and trim off the extra strings. Alright, and then one final step on my card, I'm going to be adding a few of these crystal flower sequins. These are from Mint Owl Studio. These are so pretty and they go with any card. These are perfect for spring. And I'm just adhering them down with a little bit of the multi-medium in the matte finish. And I'm using this quick stick tool because it's a little bit easier to pick them up and kind of handle them, because otherwise they tend to fly all over. I always drop them or they get stuck to my hand or something. So this tool just makes it a little bit easier to adhere them down with. Alright, and then that is my finished Easter card for today. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit different of a card, but I really hope it gives you some inspiration to create your own cards. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, and I will see you all back here next time. Bye everyone!